The federal government has opened applications for its vaccine injury support program. It provides compensation to people who are diagnosed with rare but serious conditions after receiving a COVID vaccine. What are some of the things people have been going through, Janice?
In a small handful of very rare situations, people have been diagnosed with some pretty serious conditions. I'll give you an example. Otherwise healthy 49-year-old works as a physical laborer at a local lumber mill, but he got his AstraZeneca shot at his local pharmacy. A few weeks later, started feeling tingling in his hands and feet, diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome. This is a rare neurological disorder where your immune system starts attacking your nerves. And eventually, if it wasn't caught, wasn't treated, it could have led to serious paralysis. His doctor believes that this was triggered by his COVID-19 shot.
Because they said it's very serious, and if it starts to affect your lung or you're talking. So I phoned my family members and kind of went through that whole thing. Yeah, it was as scared as I've been for my life, for sure.
Watching your spouse go from tough guy, go all the time, to not even being able to walk. Everything goes through your mind.
Sickness and caregiver benefits for COVID-19, they only apply to you if you're sick with COVID, not if you're sick because of your COVID shot. So they're hoping that he will be eligible now for this new compensation program the government's brought in, but they're anxious because the criteria says you're only eligible if you have a serious and permanent injury, and he's still hoping to recover. Matthew Daw, he's from Calgary, engineer, 40 years old, a runner before this, was out running a 5K a few days after his shot, but a couple weeks later was out walking his dog. His feet started to feel numb. A few weeks later, he found himself in hospital, unsure whether the paralysis was going to spread so fast he could need to be on a ventilator if it spread to his lungs. But he's concerned that the government is trying to limit its liability to only the most catastrophic illnesses and deaths. He says it's not fair.
Everybody who's damaged needs to be heard. They have the right to complain to the government or to say that, hey, you said this was safe. It wasn't safe for me.